Okay, so deal is, I cannot ride a motorcycle. Well, a two-wheel motorcycle anyways. I never grew up learning how to ride, didn't know people who rode, blah blah blah. So, always wanted to, never learned, never did, never so much as sat on one. Then I got old, retired, and I figured, screw it, time to have some fun. But I'm lazy. I was not going to learn how to ride a motorcycle at this age. Okay, I'm only like 54, not that old, but I still don't know people who ride. It just wasn't an easy thing for me to decide to learn to do. Plus, I'm like, I don't want to tip a bike over, I don't want to fall on a bike. Just did not seem something to do at this age. And I certainly was not going to go and take classes. I'm just not to take classes and learn how to do something type. I'd rather learn online and that kind of thing, which you really can't do for a motorcycle, unless it's a Spyder. Well, kind of unless it's a Spyder. I did take the 2-day safety course thing in New York State that basically allowed me to skip the whole learning how to ride a motorcycle thing. You know, it's got the 3-wheel endorsement by just taking that 2-day 6-hour class, and bingo, I'm suddenly 3-wheel certified. Kind of scary. I mean, me riding any kind of motorcycle, but the class was fun, and a couple days later I was buying a Spyder. I mean, it was just a blast. So, okay, I cannot ride a motorcycle, but I can ride a Spyder. It is basically when growing up, what I wanted from riding a motorcycle, I get from a Spyder. You know, you got that sense of freedom, the wind, the controlling, you know, a smaller, sleeker, not as small or sleek as a 2-wheel bike, but still, it's not a car. You're not all enclosed in, and it's cool. It's just damn cool. So, the way I look at it, I cannot ride a motorcycle, but I can ride a Spyder. I'm getting all the advantages of a motorcycle that I want. Okay, I'm not going to be lane splitting. I'm not going to be doing wheelies. But let's face it, I wasn't going to be doing that crap anyways. I'm too old for that shit. I think someone said that in a movie once. But it's all the pluses, none of the minuses. And I don't know why I would actually want the extra hassle of a bike at this point. I don't want to deal with clutches and having to learn how to lean into curves and all that kind of nonsense. I get the same feel. Okay, I can't say the same feel. I don't know what a motorcycle feels like, but I get the imagined feel, the sense of freedom. Maybe it's not the same, but it's good enough. It's good enough for what I was looking for. So, I still can't drive a quote-unquote motorcycle, but I can drive a Spyder, and it's good enough for me, and I would recommend it to anyone. Like I said, I'm just too old to want to deal with dropping a bike or having an accident of any kind on a motorcycle. On a Spyder, I feel safe, I feel seen, I feel secure. I'm not going to be tipping this thing over. I'm not going to be flying down at 100, but I'm not looking to do 100. So, Spyder has absolutely everything I'm looking for. None of the, oh my god, I'm gonna die kind of sense of a bike. So, yeah, that's it. I chose a Spyder over wanting to ride a quote-unquote real motorcycle. Drawbacks? I don't know. I guess someone who actually rode and drove and loved a motorcycle would have to say what the drawbacks are. But for someone who never has, I don't see them. Like I said, no wheelies, no lane splitting. I'm not doing that crap anyways. So, I don't know. That's why I got a Spyder, and I'm not looking back. I love it. And, okay. I guess that's all I really have to say. More than I say on most videos, but I felt like at some point I should say why I chose a Spyder instead of the motorcycle. And there you go. I'm not telling anyone else what they should choose. If you want a bike, two-wheel bike, get a two-wheel bike. Learn how to ride it. Do all that. God bless. But I don't see the benefit for myself. And everyone's going to have to judge the benefits for themselves and figure out what they really want. And for me, that's a Spyder. So, there you go. You actually got me talking on a video. Congratulations. And that's about it. Keeping this one kind of short because I really have nothing else to say. Just find the ride that works for you and enjoy it. I need to enjoy mine more. I really need to take it out more. I'm too much of a hermit. Too often I'm like, it's easier to stay home instead of going out and riding the Spyder, but I really should ride it more. And, well, winter is about to hit, but after winter I'm going to try to best to take it out at least a couple times a week. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll even find some winter days I can ride it on. We'll see. But okay, not that anyone is watching this, but that's all for now. Talk to you later. Well, maybe not talk, but see you later.